Hey guys, welcome back to Big Lou TV. So then, it's got to that time of the year when I've got to think about predicting then who's going to go through in each semi-final this year. So I'm going to go straight in. I've got the board up, got all the countries from the first semi-final, and I will do red, I think that they're not going through. Blue if I'm iffy, and green I think yes, they are going through. So let's start off then. Albania. Now, with this song, I only managed to get a reaction video up recently because it's been difficult to get it online. I think she's definitely going through, though. Yes, with Secret. And, of course, it is also the first one on, the running order. And it's always good to go first if you've got a song that's going to get people's attention. And they've obviously thought she's worth, starting the show off for them. Let's get people in the mood. So, yes, Albania. I hope to see you in the final. I expect so. And I've also got to say as well, before I carry on, these are not necessarily the 10 songs that are my favourite from this semi-final, but they're the ones I think will go through. But go back through the reaction videos, you'll see which ones I liked. Right, on to the next one. Latvia. Now, Latvia, you could say it's a bit of a novelty song this year. But it is quite fun. Going second in a semi-final is not as bad as going second in the final. At least you're not as far from the end, when you're here. But when there's 26 songs, you may forget number 2. So it's not always the worst thing. But I can't say for certain it's going through. But I wouldn't rule it out completely. So I will put it blue for now. We may come back to this at the end. Lithuania. Now, her song is very different, but it's Monica, isn't it? But sentimental. It's very old-fashioned. Will people warm to that? I don't know if it's going to get enough votes from either side. But I'm not going to rule it out entirely just this early on in the video. We will go blue. Switzerland. Well, I've had a few more listens to it recently. It could do all right. It could. But, of course, we've got to lose 7 here today. And there's 17 songs in this semi-final. 10 go through. I don't know if it's got enough. I don't know. I'm going to give it a red because, I've got to knock some of these countries out. I don't know if it'll make it. But it sang well. Song's pretty good, ballad. Plenty of people are in the mood. I'm not sure. Right, on to Slovenia. Songs like a jazz bar. Good background music, I felt. I don't know if it's got high impact enough, but it's a different style, so it's nice to see countries taking risks. But I don't think this risk will pay off. Personally, it's just my opinion though, guys. You can obviously totally disagree, but I think it won't make it. Maybe it'll surprise me. People want to hear something like that. We shall see. Ukraine. Well, that's an easy one. That's probably the easiest one of the semi-final, probably. Even if things weren't going on in Ukraine this year, as in other years, and they always have a good qualification record, the song, though, is quite charming. It's got some elements again. It's sort of got like the flute again, or an instrument like that was similar to in their song last year. I think it's definitely through. Everyone's saying it could even win. I think it'll get a high telephone vote. But I don't think the jury would give it enough votes for it to win overall in the show this year. But I think it could finish high. Yes. Right, Bulgaria. Bulgaria's iffy. I don't know if it's the strongest rock song. But Bulgaria don't have a bad record. And I think this is probably the only rock song from this semi-final. I must say, I think this is the weaker semi-final of the two, if I had to put them up side by side. So maybe if you've got a song that you think, I don't know if we'll get through, you've got a better chance in this one. That's what I think. But I think Bulgaria will go through. It's pretty good, and like I say, I think the genre will just stand out in this semi-final. Netherlands. Yeah, Netherlands song. I think it's a bit of a grower, and there's some quality to it. I think a lot of people will warm to it. So I think this can get points from jury and televote. So I will put that one through as well. We've got to put 10 through, haven't we? Moldova. I like the song. I think it's really fun. I guess it's like Latvia, that's a fun song. But I don't know, I feel maybe Moldova's got a slightly better chance of going through than Latvia. It's a tough one, I'm not going to rule it out completely just yet. Let's put it blue. Could go through, might not. Portugal. Now, I said actually in my Portuguese reaction video, I was wondering if Portugal and Iceland are in the same semi-final, and they are. I can't see them both going through. I think it may be a struggle for either of them to go through. But maybe it's just not my taste in music. I don't know. I struggle to see them going through, though. I'm going to bypass that for now. I'm going to bypass it. Croatia. I think it will go through. After last year's TikTok and so unfortunate not to make it, maybe they will this year. Yes. I think the song's quite nice and charming. She sings it well. So we'll put Croatia through. Denmark. Now, I love the start of the Danish song, but I didn't like the second half. I guess that's a bit more rocky then, isn't it? Pop rock, similar to Bulgaria. I think Denmark will miss out. But I wouldn't rule it out completely. It's different, so... And also, when I'm going with these predictions, I'm filming this before the rehearsals start. So things will change based on that. And this is really just me going on maybe a few live performances I've seen and the studio versions. Right, Austria. Yes, I think they are through. We'll give them a good green. Yeah, it's upbeat. Different than the rest, probably in the semi-final. So we will give them the going through. And like I said, I'm not going to... Because Portugal and Iceland are similar, I'll wait to see how many I've put through at the end before I do this. Greece. Greece always have a good record. Music videos quite good. And I can't see them not going through, so I will give them the green. Might get lots of greens here. Been quite kind. Norway. Well, give that wolf a banana. High telephone vote. Maybe not a very high jury vote, but it's going to be liked by a lot of people. I can't see it not getting in the top 10 here. So that's an easy one as well. And finally, Armenia. I think Armenia as song is quite modern and current. The music video is interesting with like the moving house. So, and it's last. It's always good, I guess. I think they're going through as well. Right then. Let's have a look. How many greens have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, God. So, I guess at this point, I've got lots of blues. I've got to turn one of the blues green. I don't think Iceland can compete with those other songs, if I'm honest. So I don't think they would go through. Lithuania. I'd love it to go through. But when competing with these ones I haven't put through yet, I think it would struggle. Right, we'll give it a red. Moldova. So, yes, maybe this is what we're saying then. I think the final spot's going to be competed between Moldova, Portugal and Latvia. And that's going to be tough to decide which one of those three. If I had to make a prediction then, you put a gun to my head, or which one of those three, I'm going to say Moldova. But like I say, this isn't necessarily my taste. And also, I'm not taking into account the rehearsals, because I filmed this before rehearsals. So, yeah. But of course, the ones I had that were blue, I'm iffy about. I'm not too sure. Or maybe I was kind with Croatia in all fairness. Maybe they're not a certainty to go through, but I gave them the green. So, yeah, these are my predictions for the first semi-final. What do you think, guys? am I like underestimating one of the songs that you really love, or doing the total opposite? Have I totally overreacted to one of the songs and you think, no way it's going through? And that's what we want. So come and write your comments below. I've got a Big Lou TV Facebook page, so you can come and share your comments as well on there. It's all about getting a friendly community, isn't it? And respecting each other's opinions, but enjoying the music at the same time. Right, so that's what I think here at Big Lou TV. Yes, and I'll try and put another predictions for the second semi-final up as well. Right, so enjoy your day, people. See you later. Bye.